Okay, guys, so similar to last week, in which we were working on reducing the need for a metronome, this week we're going to work on reducing the need for looking at the guitar. Now, quite a lot of the time, and not all of you will do this, but quite a lot of the time when you're playing, it's quite tempting to look down at the guitar as you're performing, either your left hand or your right hand, and that's totally cool when you're starting out. But it's a really good skill to be able to develop, to not have to look at the guitar when you're playing. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, if you want to be able to play guitar for a long time, be it when you're practicing or when you're performing, it's a bad idea to always be kind of hunched over like this for long periods of time. Hurts your neck. Even there, if I just do it for a little bit, I can feel like there's the weight of my head is pulling my neck down, curls my back over. Is just not going to be very comfortable to do for a long period of time. So ideally, when we want to be playing, we want to be able to do it looking straight ahead and just relying on the feeling of the guitar on our fingers to be able to tell us where to go next. So there's a few ways that we can work on this. So first way, we're going to keep going with our metronome. Again, we're at half the speed of the max, so last time it was 160. We've halved that to 80, and that's going to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So forgot to mention. So this first time, practice it however you feel comfortable. Even if that means curling your neck over and looking at the guitar, that's totally cool. So practice it your way first with the metronome. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so yeah. Okay, that's the first stage. Just practice it with the metronome however you feel comfortable. Okay. Second stage is to try and play it in front of either a mirror or a camera. So you can use a phone for this. You can use a tablet for this. You can do what I'm doing now and use your computer's webcam. Basically anything where you can look straight ahead and see exactly what your fingers are doing. So from here, I can see what my left hand is doing. I can see what my right hand is doing. I don't have to curl my head over in order to do it. I can just look straight ahead and I can, okay, if I need to look over here, I'll look at my left hand. If I need to look over here, I'll look at my right hand. Simple as that. So that's stage number 2. So then you try and play with looking at a reflection of yourself. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. So then that's stage number 2, is being able to look at a reflection of yourself and practice. And then the final stage is seeing if you can do it without looking at all. So I'm going to take off my glasses to you to prove that my eyes are shut. If you wanted to take it super far and be super in depth about it, you could put on a something over your eyes. You could tie some cloth around your eyes, or you could use a sleep mask or something just to really prove that you're not looking. And then you just try and play without looking. Simple as that. So I'm going to close my eyes for this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and... Right, okay, so I've pretended to make a mistake there, but I can do it perfectly, and I know that you know I can do it perfectly. So if you make a mistake, which might happen because it's disorienting not being able to see your hands, then that's totally cool. What I want you to do is on your I want you to just make a note of how far you got there. So in this case, I managed to make it to the 4th bar, didn't I? So that's how far I could get with my eyes closed. So then you would go back to stage 2, which is to have try and play with a reflection of yourself, glasses back on so I can see. So then I'd have a practice again at playing with looking straight ahead. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 again play through the whole thing again, and then again cover your eyes or close your eyes and see how far you can get with your eyes closed. And basically just try and, similar to how we were doing before, where we try and build up the bars that we can do just by adding bars and adding bars. See if you can continue to get one bar further each time. So for example, that time I got to the 4th bar, okay, with my eyes closed, I would try and make it my goal for a particular day to be able to get to the end of the 5th bar without looking, and so on, and keep adding bars like that. So you don't even really have to be that professional about it. You can just, well, actually you do. I'll take that back. You should always be professional about it. Guitar is serious. Yeah. So what you would firstly, you practice however you feel comfortable, tilting your head if that feels fine. Maybe just notice what happens when you tilt your neck forward like that, and how much pressure ends up being put on your back and your neck when you tilt your head forward like that. Stage number 2 is practice with a reflection, either with a mirror or with a camera that you can see yourself in. Anything where you can see what your hands are doing by looking straight ahead. And then the third thing is to practice with your eyes closed or with your eyes covered, or without looking at anything, and just relying on the feel of it, and then seeing if you can continue to build up how much of the piece you can do. So maybe, day 1 you say, I'm just going to be able to do the 1st bar. Day 2 I'm going to do the 1st bar and the 2nd bar, and so on and so on and so on. Set yourself little goals like that. Okay, hopefully that makes sense for you guys. As always, if you have any questions, comments, hilarious jokes, videos, please send them to Louise at Dalmain, or you can leave a little comment down below this video. Okay, well done guys, have fun with that, and I will see you next time. Bye.